lifestyle coverage in Bakersfield and Kern County. It's the easiest way to stay up to date on all things local while on the go. Read it on your smartphone or tablet. Download now by searching Bakersfield Californian in the Apple, Google, and Amazon app stores.
From the Dignity Health Studios of the Bakersfield, California, it's time to open up with real people, real talk about real stuff. And now, a special welcome to our friends throughout California, across the nation, and around the world to this week's edition of Open Up.
Welcome to Open Up, Don.
Don Clark, Tina Miller, your
Yes.
favorite pair on the air, and boy, have we got a show for you.
Yes, we heard some of our friends were juggling with our little promotional items here with Open Up on it. But welcome to you from Bakersfield to Boston, from Tehachapi to Turkey, and wherever else, Don.
You bet, you
Yay!
bet.
Thank you so very much for watching. What do we got today?
Well, I'll tell you, just to tease you late in the show, we have a real expert coming on about posture and what it does to your health and what we're doing when we're hunched over like this, doing this, or on the keyboard like this, what it's doing to our health, what it's doing to our kids' health and posture and growth. So stay tuned to that. Yeah, there's a lot of wisdom coming your way.
Yes, Don. And if you'd like to shop, you know, if you're familiar with the flea markets or shop-a-ramas and things of this nature, we've got a man who's started it and has a lot of knowledge about it. Even though I don't think he shops anymore. He lets his wife do the shopping. But anyway, he's here and he's going to share with us how he started it and what's going on with it today, perhaps.
Imagine the beginning of flea markets right here.
Oh, Don, really? And they're still going on.
Oh, they're growing like crazy.
And people are so prosperous with them.
Yes. Take what you get there, recycle it, resell it. I mean, there's money to be made at all ends in a flea
Yes.
market.
And speaking of prosperous, we have a young lady with us. We have a video we're going to show you at just a quick little moment, and then we're going to get into talking with her. Ooh, how pretty is that garden? Beautiful. Come see for yourself.
Cricklewood. I feel tranquil already. What a healing environment.
Yes, yes. So welcome to the show, Joanna Reed,
Yes.
owner and landscape designer.
Yes.
And Joanna, you
Yeah.
get right on that mic.
All right,
I
can you
want
hear
you
me?
to come in.
You're the
All
one
right.
that creates these beautiful settings.
Well, yes, along with a very, very talented staff. I'm very fortunate.
Boy, it's a work of art, isn't it, to
It really
take
is.
nature and
It is.
bring it into your life.
Yes.
Well, it's very purposeful and very important. It really makes the home that you have pull together with the area you live in. So it has a real purpose.
How did you get started in all this, Joanna? Where did
I
all this
told
come
her
from?
we'd ask her that, Don.
Well, it's really a kind of a funny story. I was working on my master's degree out at Cal State, and I was not satisfied. And I was driving down the road, and I noticed there was a sign on Cricklewood for sale. Yes, because Cricklewood has been around since the 70s. And I thought, that's what I want to do.
Really? You see a sign for sale and click.
That's what I want to do. And I had a friend in the real estate business, and I said, go find out what you can about it. And that was on a Thursday. And on Sunday night, we had a deal. So it just happened.
Wow.
So, but you had no prior training in this. It was just an instant love? Tell us.
Oh, no. I've always loved digging in the dirt. In fact, I was involved in farming prior.
Okay.
And it was something I missed. And going back to school, which I felt was a need, I just missed it. And when I saw that opportunity, it looked like the size I could handle. And it worked out.
Joanna, there's a creative side to what you're doing, but there's also a business side
Oh, always.
to do that. How did you mix those two?
A lot of hard work making mistakes, figuring things out. I was very fortunate. Years ago, there was a group that were lending to a small business. I'm trying to think of the name of it, but it was a small group of businessmen here in town that offered loans to persons like myself. I don't believe they are here any longer, but I remember Ben Stinson was one of those persons.
yes. Really?
Yes. And it was just people like that believed in what I was trying to accomplish and helped me get it going.
Joanna, what happens when one visits the Cricklewood Gardens?
It's more like walking through a garden. We've tried to set it up where it's meandering paths. It does have a gift shop, but the focus is on finding what's different around the next corner. So we tried to do our plantings and such like a botanical garden. So you don't feel like that you're in a nursery. We do have product for sale, but it's more the experience of a garden.
Wow. Wow. Do you do this for businesses as well as residences?
A few, not too many. It's really lends more to a residential.
Joanna, we really want this show to be, among other things, a resource for all small businesses that are out there across the country. Open up with us about some of the mistakes you said you made and how you corrected those and how you moved forward in spite of challenges.
I think the most important thing I would tell anyone starting out is know your budget. Really understand what it takes to make your business work, and you won't really fully know until you really put your feet in it. Find someone that appreciates what you do and see if they will back you. I think that is your best source for funding right now, is someone that believes in what you're doing.
Okay. And so what kind of, do you provide services or?
Yes, we do. We
Tell
have
us
a
about
complete
that.
service.
Okay.
And I think that is something that is nationwide now, being very service-oriented and
Okay.
things. We have a maintenance program. We go out, we landscape. We do a colorscaping, which is a good portion of our business, where we change the annual color in residential yards twice a year.
Okay.
Then we maintain it and make sure it always looks really good.
Maintain it. Now, that's something I haven't heard.
Yes.
That you help the homeowner, the business owner, maintain the thing, which is
we do.
a big part of it.
Yes.
Big part.
Well, that must take quite a staff to come out and do
Not
that.
really. We have a staff of 7. And each person is kind of got their own specific area that they are really good in. We help each other. Everyone works together. We do pruning. We do deadheading, which is trimming and cleaning of the annual material. We pick up really where the gardeners most in our area are happy mowing the lawn, edging. That's about as far as they really feel their training is their comfort zone. We go beyond that. We do the pruning. We do the shrub trimming. We clean fountains. Whatever is on that property.
Do you fix broken fountains?
We fix broken fountains. We figure out what the problem is. We do lighting. We do, everything to bring the home on the outside to work together with the inside.
Okay.
Wow. We've got 3 acres out in the country, and it was done almost like an English garden. It was just one of the most beautiful settings, and then we lost our water source, and we've lost about 20 trees, and we've lost almost all of our shrubbery, and and now it's just dirt.
Yeah.
And we need you to come out and really take a look and bring this thing back to life.
And there are, I know with our water issue today that there is concern on overuse of water and landscape, but if it's done correctly, and there are a lot of new products in the irrigation end of it, you can have that English garden look and feel. It doesn't have to look like a desert. It can have that look. We just have to use the proper material.
Where are you with artificial turf now?
I'm still watching it. There are areas where I think it has a real good purpose, small areas especially. The larger areas, we're still watching to see what the long term is going to be.
You know her advice, Tina. Tina and I want to expand this show, and we need to go find someone that believes in what we're doing and take us to the
Absolutely,
next
John.
level.
Yeah.
So if they're out there,
Oh, they are. And that's the thing that I have found is that I think the most important thing is to let people know how committed you are, how much you love what you're doing, and look for that person that believes in that, has that same goal.
what wonderful advice for all small businesses out there.
Joanna, your garden, Cricklewood Secret Garden.
Yes.
And that doesn't mean that it's a private
Oh,
garden.
no.
It's
We're-
open to the public.
We are open Wednesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Okay. And did I hear you say something about weddings? You can.
We have done some special events. I'm limited on to how many that I do a year.
Okay.
But we can do them.
Okay. Wonderful. Dawn, I see
I'm
you
gonna
with your
give her
card
my
out
card.
there.
I want you to contact me. And by the way, I'll be seeing Ben Stenson at Rotary today, and I will
good.
pass on your wonderful compliments.
Oh,
to him.
Oh,
Wonderful.
tell him that he really was instrumental in getting my business going.
All right.
And Joanna, my husband has a broken water fountain in the yard.
Oh, okay.
So we'll have to put you in touch
we
with
can
him later.
definitely fix that. I'm sure.
Joanna's information is on the screen. Owner, landscape designer, Joanna S. Reed, California contractor's license. Wonderful. And she can be contacted. She's located actually at 2816 Brundage Lane, right here in Bakersfield. And that zip code is 93304. Telephone number is 661-325-9928. And the website, cricklewoodsecretgarden.com. You've got to get there and see her.
I love that name. Where did it come from?
Yes.
Okay. The word Cricklewood, we actually was the original owner in the 70s. And my understanding, I brought this along because some of you may remember the group 10 Years After. It was a musical group in the 70s. And the album cover was Cricklewood Green. And as I understand, they were sitting out on the deck one night trying to come up with a name, and they saw the album cover. It kind of looked like what they were envisioning, and that's where the name came from.
Wow.
Wonderful.
Joanna Reed, thanks for coming. And coming up, we're going to hear from the man who started the flea markets. We'll be
All
right back.
right.